Hello my lovelies and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all staying safe, happy and healthy in these strange times and that all your loved ones are well too. I've been thinking quite a lot about the quote, April showers bring May flowers at the moment with the imminent lockdown approaching. I think that for me at least this is something good to hold on to, that however long these April showers are going to last, things will change and we will get to the other side. So with that in mind, what better theme to do this month than April showers? So let's get started. My theme this month is heavily inspired by that classic 1952 film Singing in the Rain. That iconic scene when Gene Kelly is dancing around in the rain with his umbrella and swings himself around the lamppost. It's such a feel-good dance number and everyone should watch the film completely if you have not watched it before. So there's my recommendation for this month. So I sketched out the figure doing the Singing in the Rain dance. I did change the figure to a girl rather than Gene Kelly, mostly because I have these amazing bright yellow wellies that I also wanted to be part of this April showers theme, and I simply couldn't imagine Gene Kelly wearing those. I wanted this to be vibrant and bright, so although the girl herself is wearing pretty muted colours, the wellies and the umbrella are these big shocks of colour in bright red and green and yellow. This theme was quite a challenge for me because I've never been that confident drawing people, and even cartoons I find quite difficult, so this was something I'd never attempted to do with my bullet journal before. I got the proportions wrong quite a few times before I was finally happy with this, but I think it's a really fun theme. Moving on to my quotes page, and I simply couldn't resist staying with my Singing in the Rain theme and using that classic quote. I have this gorgeous washi tape as well, which looks like rain hitting water and making ripples, so I finished off my quote page with that. Moving on to my monthly overview, and I am sketching out my calendar grid. Around the edge I added in some little doodles, an umbrella and a little girl with yellow wellies at the bottom right hand corner. I also added in some clouds and some raindrops, and finally a quote too, April showers bring May flowers. I wanted to keep this spread really simple and quick to do, especially as the doodles were pretty easy, and keeping it really bright and cheerful with lots of lovely colours. Moving on to my mood tracker. Originally I was going to sketch out 30 umbrellas in different ways, so some open and some closed, and then colour them in each depending on how my day had gone. But in the end I decided to go for a much simpler idea. I sketched out one big umbrella and then I doodled 30 raindrops underneath. My idea was that I would shade in one wet raindrop every day in different shades of blue depending on how that day had been. My habit trackers are very simple this month. I simply sketched out the mini calendars for the 10 things I wanted to track and added the labels in blue down the outside edge. With lockdown, I did want to tweak the things I would normally track a little bit as well. For instance, I can't go to the gym anymore, so my exercise box will be a way of tracking home workouts or doing yoga, that kind of thing. I also added a box for getting up at 7 AM. I know from experience that when I don't go to work, I slip into waking up really late, then not sleeping well at night. I didn't really think that would be great for me in terms of my mental health, but also being productive during the day. The final other change I've made is to add in a Be Productive tracker. Again, I know from experience how easy it is to fall into the habit of watching too much TV or being in my PJs all day, so I really wanted this to be a bit of an incentive to try and achieve things every day. And I really don't mean big things, but something small to accomplish each day, like repotting my seeds or knocking out my wardrobe. And it won't happen every day, which is completely okay, as it's always good to have time where you can chill out and recharge your batteries as well. But I really hope this tracker will help me manage my time a little better and also help me with my mental health to feel like I'm still accomplishing things. Okay, moving on to my scrapbooking page. This is just an area where I can stick things in or scribble down stuff like little diary entries or lists of things I need to remember. Normally it's a space where I glue in tickets and things, which obviously is going to be less of a prominent feature this month, but I still wanted to have the spread for other things too. I doodled my little umbrella design on the right page and the clouds and the raindrops on the left. Then for a border along the bottom, I wrote Singing in the Rain. For my final spread of this April setup, I am making my first weekly spread. I ummed for ages about whether to actually even do a weekly spread this month with the lockdown, but I am still working at the moment, so I thought I would. However, I have changed my setup a little bit from my normal ideas by making my daily boxes a little bit smaller with room for any tasks I may have. And in the space I have left at the bottom, I have room for a gratitude log. Basically, each day I want to write down something that I am really grateful for, even if it's something really little like my new pens arriving or being able to be outside and enjoy the sunshine. There's a lot of worry right now, but there's also a huge amount of things to be grateful for too, and I thought this would be a nice little reminder for me to fill in throughout the month. And here is my final flip through. I love this design. It's so simple and colourful, and it was really fun to make. I love the colours and how cheerful it is. It's almost enough to make me wish it was raining. I hope you and your loved ones are all staying safe and staying at home. And thank you so much for watching, my lovelies. Have a wonderful day. Bye!